Hi, here we are at the 4th Ministerial Conference on Road Safety, and we are at the FIA and the FI Foundation event at the 4th Ministerial Conference. We are invited to talk about our achievements and the progress we have achieved in the last 5 years since the last Ministerial Conference. And we highlighted both of the projects in the emerging markets, the India, Safer Cars for India, and Latin America, Latin NCAP. And in both cases, we had to explain our achievements, we had to explain also the challenges we face, and also the next steps that we see forward. Both programs have differences and a lot of things in common. In both cases, we managed the manufacturers to achieve and move for better safety, to follow our recommendations. They have achieved improvements, sustained improvements, and standardized improvements in vehicles. On a contrast, on the side of India, we have the government influencing the market with the Bharat NCAP, a positive reaction from the government side, positive reaction also from transparent media, positive reaction from consumers, and also a good interaction with different manufacturers, and achieving the powerful manufacturers in the market following the 5-star strategy and aiming to 5-star vehicles. On the other side, in Latin America, we have a complete different scenario where we have from the top 10 manufacturers, 8 of them following what Latin NCAP is proposing into the new stage of the better vehicles and safer vehicles. On the other side, we have the challenges in Latin America. The governments are not reacting fast enough or with the same background or the same strategy as the government in India. And this is definitely posing us a challenge, but it's not stopping us from achieving new goals and making manufacturers bring a lot of progress into the market. Like in India, in Latin America, we're starting to see manufacturers introducing standard safety equipment like electronic stability control, pedestrian protection, 6 airbags as standard, and in some cases even ADAS technologies are coming now as standard in some vehicles, and not very expensive ones. From the next steps, what we see in both markets, we need to introduce and push for the ADAS technologies to be embedded in the whole market range, in the cheaper cars and the most expensive cars as a standard equipment. ISA is, from our understanding, one of the key things we need to promote in the next years. ISA is the intelligent speed assistance technologies, not just for vehicles like cars, light vehicles, but also for commercial vehicles as well. The power two-wheeler, it's a big problem in both markets, in India and in Latin America, and we need to address them from the vehicle perspective and also from the power two-wheeler itself. For example, standardizing ABS and also including technologies like, for example, better clothing, the helmets, and good performing helmets, and also the interaction with the ADAS technologies, which is the driving assistance technologies, from the vehicles with power two-wheelers and other vulnerable road users. We also need to promote the labeling systems in a way to sustain the efforts. We learned that if we release the pressure on the market and the manufacturers normally tend to go backwards, and we need to support the progress, and we need to keep the progress there to keep the momentum and keep the progress for the next years to come. Fleet managers, we understand, are one of the key partners we have in this strategy, and from the success we have achieved in different regions, fleet managers play a very significant role, and we bet that the private sector will keep playing that role in the next years to come. We see from both sides that we need more involvement from governments, not only from the perspective of the regulations, but also from the perspective of labeling. The labeling is, from our understanding, one of the most important parts in the sustainability of the progress of manufacturers and keep the pressure on the market. Labeling means that cars need to be tested and rated with stars and informed to consumers, because we understood that better informed consumers are going to bring better market conditions and also are going to push manufacturers to better cars and better performing vehicles in the future. The other part that we are also committing in the next years to come is commercial vehicles, trucks, light commercial vehicles as well. We need to address the safety on those aspects as well, in those cars as well, in those vehicles, and the interaction between all of them. Power two-wheelers, light vehicles or passenger vehicles, and commercial vehicles as well in the same context. From now on, we see the next years to come as a big challenge, but we're also confident we can achieve very good results as we have achieved in the last 5 years as well.